Greetings, everyone. Tim Anderson here, aka Renfill, and welcome to the latest stand up for Project Dramond. It is September 1st, 2021. Woo woo! Chris
Is
is.
this video number 100?
No, this is video number 96, I think.
Oh,
Video
okay.
number, by the way, I got to talk to you about that after this because video 100 is going to be
Okay.
next week's stand up, which will go out
Oh,
next
next
Friday.
week's stand
So
up.
we're,
I was thinking that was
the three of us are going to need to get together and do another video like we did at the very beginning.
yeah.
And it'll be a longer video, but we need to plan that for next Wednesday. Anyway,
Okay.
I've been working with Chris on logo stuff. It's all been logo the last week, along with prep for tabletop sessions. So my update's very short, because it's literally just tabletop with logo stuff. And looking ahead to chapter 6 and stuff, but I'm not going to worry about that until we've got the logos done. So that's all we're working on. So mine was quick. Oh,
We,
no,
that,
that's not all
that,
I did. Hold on. I did a bunch of
that's,
writing for you,
hey,
didn't I?
I was just say I got like 3 pages of documents to say otherwise.
Never mind. I forgot. I also worked a lot on the adventure game. I forgot all about that. I did a bunch of descriptions and overviews, and I also did quest dialogue and questing systems and puzzles and a bunch of other stuff. I forgot all about that. That was like 2 or 3 days worth of work. So I guess I did work on that as well. And that'll be, yes, my brain's not all here today.
Uh, Mine's pretty straightforward too. Because I'm just working on more bug fixes. Think we got everything ironed out there. Um, and when I say bugs, I mean like game breaking stuff. I'm not worried about minor stuff. So we're talking about things that are not functioning. We're talking about bug
Hmm.
fixes. So got it back to functioning state, and I've been working on fleshing out the bookstore because we have a ton of interactable objects in the bookstore. It's a very key focal point, so I'm happy to take all the things that you sent me and turn them into actual objects in the game.
And I try to keep that list
So
light so that we didn't have too many. We can always add to it later on, is the thing.
sure. Yeah, this is we're getting the basics going. So when once I get all the interactable stuff done, then I'll go, okay, we didn't put anything here, and then I'll just go put a bunch of stuff that looks cool and do some
And you
environmental
sent me
stuff.
a video the other day. You said your son, my nephew, it took him 30 minutes to play through what you have in the game so far, right?
Up to yeah, so when we showcased the questing system, um,
A couple weeks
we
back.
fleshed it
Yeah.
out a little bit more since we fleshed it out a little further past that. Like before it was turning the sword. Well, now it's go ahead and complete the sword and everything like that. So yeah, nothing to do with the bookstore. So it's literally the kids' bedroom, the tavern, and then going to see Corbin Fern. Those three, and walking through everything. And he didn't even read. Granted, he's 6, but he is fairly advanced reader for his age.
No, I mean the
He
video
didn't
he was
read like
reading at a pretty decent pace. So,
yeah, he didn't read like all of the NPC descriptions in the tavern, but like the goatkin skull and all that stuff, he did read like all of that. But like the NPCs, he didn't read. But like all the objects, he did read. So yeah, it took him 30 minutes of yeah.
well,
So I'm
that's
pretty
shaping
happy
up
with that.
because what we wanted to have was a 30-ish minute long demo, and that's what he played through was probably, I wouldn't even call that half. Maybe it is half, or maybe it's like 1/3.
That
Um,
might be half
I think it might be
because
half. Yeah.
yeah, it
So,
might be.
yeah, if we can come up with something that's 30 to 45 minutes for people to play, maybe an hour on the long end, I think that's going to be, compared to most of the other demos I've played, that's going to be significantly bigger. Because most of these little indie demos that I play are like 15 to 20
I
minutes, maybe
I
30.
would I would bet we end up with about a 45 minute. If somebody sits down and they're an average reader and they go ahead and they click on everything and they read everything and they're very invested and they're paying attention, it's probably going to take them 45 minutes, maybe an hour. But if you've got somebody that's just going to just
Speed read,
focus on the quests, yeah, and just focus on doing the quest line, not look at any of the fluff,
20 minutes.
you know,
Yeah,
20 minutes, yeah.
cool. Well, we're getting there, folks. So stay tuned. Yeah, we'll have more for you next week.